What's going on, everybody? Dan Unfiltered Wrestling. Smackdown review in around about 5 to 10 minutes. Sorry, not a lot is going on right now, as you know, for obvious reasons. It starts off with Sasha Banks and Bayley cutting another promo that they've cut 100 times. Who cares? And what I don't get is when there's no audience, why are we still doing in-ring promos? I get if it's two people having to talk, I guess, to each other before a scheduled match. But why come to the ring? Who are you talking to? There's no one in the crowd. The cameras can follow you in the back. You can have, not Renee Young, but one of the other ones with a mic, a reporter, backstage reporter, interviewing you from the locker room or the hallway. I think it would look better. It makes more sense. Instead, you have Bayley and Sasha's music hit, then walk all the way to the ring to talk to nobody? To pander to nobody? It makes no sense. Just do it in the locker room and talk your shit. Talk trash backstage. And when they had, of course, Naomi came out, she interrupted. And that's what I mean, you're interrupting for what? Like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. Just do it backstage. For as long as this is crowdless, do these type of promos backstage or in the locker room somewhere. Just do it that way. It makes more sense. It looks less dumb. But yeah, Naomi Lacey Evans comes out, and again, they're doing this daughter angle with Lacey Evans. And that doesn't make you more likable. It doesn't. It does not work. It makes her unlikable. Stop. Why can't she just be the badass Marine? She used to be a former Marine. Use that. Everyone's going to love that. She's going to get USA chants. When there is a crowd, she will. But you get the point. Having her be like a single mother gimmick it's infuriating. It's infuriating. Oh, man. It's so bad. It's so bad. And then Tamina comes out and beats up the faces. Who cares? Why is Tamina still here? I don't understand. Why is Tamina still here? She wasn't good when she was young. Now she's old. She's no better. Why is she still here? The only thing that's better is her theme music. And that's because the other one was awful. God awful. Yeah, Tamina, this whole segment was a waste of time. It was cringeworthy at times. Again, because I can't stand the promos talking to nobody. Do it backstage with a reporter. It's less weird. This whole promo, I guess, was just to put Tamina over to try to make her seem like a threat. She isn't. Only two people have a chance of winning this match, and they are Bayley and Sasha. That is it. They tried a quick 2-second little look from Sasha to Bayley to where it may seem that Sasha might turn on Bayley at WrestleMania. Of course she is. Not completely, but she's going to try to win. There's going to be a couple near falls. She's going to hit her move. Does that mean they're going to break up as a team? Probably not. Probably not. They're going to continue this bullshit feud for another 2 years. Let's move on. Let's move on. Otis confronts Dolph Ziggler. And it was a backstage segment. It went much smoother. Much smoother. We didn't have to have music. We didn't have to have them come out for no reason for Otis to make his case in front of empty seats. That doesn't make sense. It's just Michael Cole sitting there. That's awkward and weird. No. They did it backstage. It looked way better. Dolph Ziggler and Otis have been doing very good. I feel bad for Otis that there is no crowd. Because he is probably the most over person in the company right now. He is full of momentum. It's kind of like Rusev Day. People really like Otis right now. Instead, it's kind of a waste. It's kind of a waste. And they basically just Ziggler challenged Otis, blah, blah, blah. Singles match at WrestleMania. We saw that coming. We knew it was going to happen. Cool. cool. At least it is official. Or at least I think. They make it weird nowadays. But it's official. Ziggler versus Otis. WrestleMania. I'm good with it. Fine. Again, too bad there's no crowd, because that's the whole point of this Otis storyline, is to get him that Rusev Day underdog Damien Sandow feel, and it's just not there without any crowd. And then we had Elias cutting another odd promo, not in the ring, but on the little banister they have at the performance center, and mentioned Rob Gronkowski, how Gronk kind of wanted this to be a match, which just tells you right there, as long as this match happens at WrestleMania, Elias versus Corbin, Gronk's going to interfere. He's going to screw Baron Corbin. That's like the whole point of this. Is that the only reason Gronk is the host? Just get a cheap pop, if there was an audience, to get a cheap pop at WrestleMania. That's it. By screwing the least liked person in the company, Baron Corbin. But they had a weird thing here happen, where Corbin kicks Elias, or kicked him a bunch, and knocked him off of the little banister thing onto the floor. Good camera work, because he clearly didn't fall and actually hit cement. There were probably some type of padding there, and then when the camera cuts down to look at Elias's body, the padding was gone. He's just laying on the cement. Now that's one of two things. One, could just be to get more heat on this Corbin-Elias match at WrestleMania, and Gronk will still just interfere. Elias wins. Or two, what I'm scared of, this could be their way to write Elias off of WrestleMania. And then Corbin's freed up. Yeah, you know what's coming. To face Goldberg. Yeah, for the Universal title. And that is not what any of us want. No one wants that. Nobody wants that. Now, he's not going to beat Goldberg if they did do that. But still, nobody wants to see that at all. Now, I'm about to do another little blog about who I think is going to face Goldberg. And it better not be fucking Baron Corbin. But yeah, that was that little segment. It was okay. As long as it's not as long as that's not setting up Corbin Goldberg, I don't care. And we had Alexa Bliss versus Asuka with Nikki Cross on commentary, and she wasn't very good on commentary. She was kind of off the hinges. Michael Cole didn't play up to it like she's crazy, like her sanity gimmick. He kind of just played off like she didn't know what she was doing. Michael Cole sucks sometimes. And Bliss wins. Asuka loses again in a singles match. It's now the days of talking about Asuka's dominance. I know the streak's been dead, but Asuka's dominance is just completely not worth mentioning at all. And that makes me sad. It makes me sad. So I guess it's setting up a tag title match between the two teams. Who cares? Asuka and the Kabuki Warriors hopefully win. I don't like the team of Bliss and Nikki Cross. They don't fit. They never fit. It's off-putting. And then we have just a little, again, backstage segments are working still. Mandy Rose confronts Dolph Ziggler. Just basically, she's still with Dolph, but just making him feel bad, or trying to, about bullying Otis, basically. And that she won't be an object for two men to fight over. It's just WWE writers trying to cover their asses because they have another womanizing styled gimmick or a feud, and this is supposed to be the women's revolution thing. Oh, stop it. Just stop it. Christ's sake. Let's have a little fun. It's fine. But yeah, that's it. It was, who cares? I mean, the only thing it is kind of doing, I wish they could do a better job, is kind of hint at Mandy Rose turning on Dolph. Can we do a little more hinting? The acting here just wasn't enough. It just, no, not enough. Then we had, what was probably the best thing on the show, the Firefly Funhouse. Hyping up Bray Wyatt and John Cena. This was pretty damn good. It was pretty damn good. Bray Wyatt was kind of playing the part of a home cook. One of those chefs that teach you how to make things. And he did pretty good at it. He did pretty good at it. He still seemed creepy. He still seemed horrifying. And he was making the secret juice to beat John Cena. Some of the ingredients: resentment, anger, a little hot sauce for flavor. I thought it was great. I thought it was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. And he, of course, he always kills his little rabbit friend. He killed the rabbit, put him in a blender, and somehow the juice came out orange. It was kind of weird, but who cares? He fake sipped it. It was good, though. It was good. Bray Wyatt is a genius at promo work. He really is. John Cena's not even here. And he makes it feel like the feud's getting more intense when it's just him and a goddamn puppet and some juice in a blender. Yeah. And it's good. It's entertaining. Good job. He has the recipe to beat John Cena. Now, will he actually get it done? It's a discussion for a different day. Sadly. Sadly. Hopefully he does, though. Oh, and the big takeaway from this is Bray Wyatt challenged him, and of course John Cena's going to accept, to not just any match. House, what is it? They call it a House of Horrors? Is that what this is? Or a... Oh, no, Firefly Funhouse match, which is basically going to be a House of Horrors styled match, just probably a little Bray Wyatt-y, creepy, bright colors now. Happy little jingles and puppets, stuff like that. There's been rumors for a couple weeks that they were going to do a big cinematic match, not a normal in-ring match. And since there's no crowd, hey, fine. Let's make it as less empty arena matches as possible for WrestleMania, because that is weird and that is awkward. So it's a Firefly Funhouse match. Cool. Main event: Usos versus the New Day, number one contender for the tag team titles. And we all knew. Come on. We all knew how this was going to end. It's going to be all three. They're not going to have the Usos or New Day lose and sit out WrestleMania 1 week before it. Come on. Yeah, they're having a good match. Usos and New Day are incapable of having bad matches. Miz and Morrison interfered. Double D or DQ, whatever. And Michael Cole is the one who very blandly says, it won't just, you'll be facing these two. You'll be facing both of these teams. Now the cool part, in a ladder match. Sweet. I like that. Needed that. Needed this. The only thing is, this card is starting to look like some 12-year-old made it on 2K. Where you just start Firefly Funhouse, Boneyard match, Last Man Standing, Triple Threat ladder match. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ. But since there is no crowd, we need as many fireworks and whistles as we can get. Bells and whistles, whatever. So, hey, I'll take it. This show, for what it was, for the circumstances, was okay. And they did a replay match. I don't need to review that. It was Triple H versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 32. Horrible match. Then, still a boring match now. Who cares? Roman got booed. And the part that pisses me off about this show more than anything is they still... I know this is pre-recorded, I got it. But they had time to edit out the Goldberg versus Roman hype. They still are showing that picture as if that's going to happen. They had a full day and a half, 2 days to just quickly go to that video and edit that out. You don't have to say who Goldberg's going to face, but edit that out. Don't hype it up anymore. Bad business. Bad business. I give this show a C. It's a C. I'll give it that. If this was normal circumstances, it'd probably be a D+, because nothing really, truly happened overall. But with the circumstances we got, I'll give him a C. Let me know down below what you guys thought of the show. And now we got to talk about Goldberg's opponents. Good God. Good God.